Coach Schumann, what's the best? How's he helped you the most? Maybe not through just as a player, but everything else you've been going through. How's he helped you the most?
Oh, the shooter. Yeah, Coach Schumann. Coach Schumann just a great coach overall. You know, he's gonna teach you the basics. He's gonna teach you things that you ain't gonna even think you're gonna see, and you're gonna see. And you know, he teach a lot of game situations. You know, shoulder reduction, stuff like that. Just coach toughness and resiliency and everything. So, Coach Schumann.
Do you work with Uzo Deribe?
Who that?
Coach Uzo, right?
No, he works with Coach Schumann, better linebacker.
That's just outside linebackers?
The new outside linebacker coach. Yeah, I know Coach.
Oh, okay.
But I'm inside, so he's outside linebacker. It's like two different things.
I got you.
Get back to the injury thing. I mean, how is this the healthiest you've been in how long? I know you're still kind of coming back from some stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back. You know, it's just a blessing regardless, just to be out here playing for UGA, just going to practice. So yeah, I mean the injuries ain't. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I mean I'm out there every day. Now that I'm going 100% with the team, so I guess I am 100%. I don't know, I'm not sure.
And, you know, I was just kind of teasing a little about coming from Homeville and all that. That was a big deal though when you signed. I mean, Clinch County has said a ton of guys on to play college football, but when Georgia called, I know it's a little bit special for the folks down there.
You know, man, Georgia was my first offer, so it was like as soon as I got it, it was like I already knew my hometown was all Georgia fans. We got Alabama and Florida somewhere up in there, but it's basically Georgia. So yeah, I mean, everybody I'm like cool with was like Georgia fans, or there was a Florida fan. So I mean, most of them when I committed to Georgia, they just like, oh, we going for Georgia there. Like in the point blank period, like I'm going for Georgia, vote Florida or stuff like that.
What's it like coming from a small town like that? I mean, again, it's such a great football tradition going way back. I mean, a lot of pride down there. I mean, kind of what does that mean for you to come from a place like Homeville?
You know, kind of the people kind of the same actually. Like down south, you know, it's all football love and everything, and up here in Athens is all love and football. So I guess it's about the same. You know, we was a good high school team too, so it was about like UGA. So.
Yeah, sure were. Well, what about the line? Now, I'm going to ask you about the competition per se. Just what do you see from the guys in your room right now? What's standing up in the middle linebacker room right now? What's standing out to you?
We all like giving like tremendous effort. Right now we're working on our connection part and just like being together and everything, and just learning the plays. You know, like we got a young group right now, but like we fully bought in and we just getting better every day.
In what ways I mean, I know it's probably true in every position, but as a middle linebacker, what kind of ways do you try to build that chemistry? I mean, to become, that's what, you know, Jacoby and those guys did a very good job. How do you guys go about trying to build that chemistry?
You know, we got a young team right now, so right now, I'd say the most part, like the best thing we need to do is work on our communication, like just getting everybody lined up, and that's the first thing we got to do. So that.
We've seen Stetson go back to Pierce County. We've seen Javon go back to Milledgeville. Have you been back to Clinch County since and kind of celebrated?
Oh, and celebrated. Hey, that's Quince took a fun loop right now. No, I haven't been back home since the Natty halftime. I'm not sure. I don't think I've been back home yet, like to celebrate or anything. You know. To celebrate with my boys up here, you know, we got me and a couple of best friends, so I knew they were going to get ready to go to the league, so I was going to be up here with them boys and celebrate with them.
What has Jacoby kind of told you to be, you know, I'm sure he's talked to you about being ready for your time that's here right now. What has he spoken to you about as far as what you need to do?
You know, he basically just tell me, bro, you got this, like, you watched us do it, like, you did it with us, so, like, just keep doing you, stay healthy, get rehab, get treatment, and just ball out.
Explain why you stuck through it like you have. I mean, a lot of guys in this day and age, guys want to play immediately. If they don't get a chance, they're gone. But you stuck it out, you know, through the injuries that you mentioned.
I don't think I've never been that guy that like just want to transfer. I ain't never really had a reason. Like, I mean, I love UGA. I've been injured a few times, but everybody's been injured, and I mean, I ain't questioning my ability, so there's no reason to leave UGA, I guess.
What about the way that the school and the football program has stuck with you through all these injuries? What does that mean to you?
You know, I appreciate a lot of people in this building, like from Miss Rhonda to Coach Smart, like football to the schoolwork. So, I mean, it's a great thing to be a part of, I guess.
You talked about some of the older guys moving on. Is there anyone stepping up and taking over a leadership role in the locker room?
I'm pretty sure all of us stepping up. Like, we're trying to get the young guys to step up and talk more. Like, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get them like comfortable to speak up and everybody to speak up. usually the older guys, we already was leaders. Even when Kobe was here, like we took after them. Like we was always followers and leaders. So we all followers and leaders. So, yeah.
You talk about you've been here for a couple of years. Do you feel like you're kind of setting the precedent, for these younger players to kind of stick it out and, stick through the injuries and be able to, just kind of ride into your junior, senior year still here?
I leave that trust up to them. I ain't gonna make no trust for anybody, but like in my situation, it's all about being resilient. So as long as you can just fight through everything, whatever you're going through, and just make the best choice for your family and the best choice for you. So whatever that is.
What have you seen out of your game that you feel like you've improved on over the last couple of years?
I'd say my shoulder reduction on my blitzes. Kobe was great at it, and that's what I really watch for him. Like if I go back and watch film, it'll be like his blitzes and his shoulder reduction, getting through on linemen, and working on my covering skills. That's my covering skills, getting that better every day.